It is Wednesday morning, so Nate and I are off to have coffee with our baby friends. We're meeting everyone in the park today, which is lovely, except that the two car parks of the park were both full, so I've had to park in the supermarket and walk around. It annoyingly means I'm going to be pretty late because, well, I've been all around the town looking for somewhere to park. Nice scenic route, pretty trees, nice and sheltered. This little guy's nearly asleep again. I guess it's insanely busy here because it's the first of the sunny days we've had that it's actually been comfortable to be outside. The temperature's dropped significantly today. No idea what it is, but it's definitely less than it was. Yesterday morning, although we were on the same park, it was really overcast. So the weather was warm enough to be out, but I imagine anyone just coming to be on the park wouldn't have been here because it didn't look very nice. Today it's completely the opposite. And the walk wasn't too bad. Only about a minute, so it's probably about the same distance from the other car park, to be honest. Fortunately, I had to pay for parking. We're about to make our way home from coffee, and Chris has just sent me a text to say he's run out of coffee and coffee filters, so we have to go to the shop again for the third time in 3 days. Nate and I have to go to the supermarket and pick up some bits for Chris. He's fast asleep. Although he does still jump a bit if you touch his feet with the cloth. He's fed and changed, so he's a happy boy for now. How come, even when you only go to the supermarket for one item, do you come out spending exactly the same amount of money? Those coffee papers and filters have just cost me a fortune. What I really should do is not come to the supermarket at lunchtime. That was a big mistake. Anyway, right. Everything I got was on the list, or we definitely needed it. It wasn't all fun stuff or exciting stuff or bonus stuff. It was all necessary. Anyway, right. We are off home. I'm going to go and get some lunch. I think I said this yesterday. I think I said exactly that sentence yesterday. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if I did. I do not know where the day is going today. I've just woken up from a mammoth nap on the sofa. I am absolutely boiling hot. Main reason I am boiling hot is because Chris covered me up with my woolly blanket while I was asleep. I was kind of vaguely aware that he'd done it. I think he was doing it more for comic effect than anything, but it was so snuggly and warm that I didn't take it off. And I think about an hour and a half's gone past, and I've just woken up. Do you know why I'm so tired today? I feel completely zonked out. I didn't get up till like 8 o'clock this morning. Nathan did get up earlier. We woke up earlier, we went back to bed, and I kind of kept putting him back to bed until 8 o'clock. The only reason I got up then was because I knew I had to be out of the house by 10:30, and I didn't think I'd manage it if I stayed and sleep any longer. I think I may have done a bit too much yesterday. That's the only answer. And I did do a lot yesterday because I went out in the morning to the gym thing, and then in the afternoon I did all the gardening, and that's always strenuous anyway. And I was convinced the second that I went to sleep he would wake up. He's been murmuring a lot, but he's just fast asleep. I'm not really sure what to do next. Chris had quite a long lunch, or we all had quite a long lunch, so I don't think Chris is quite due to finish work yet. He's been so good since Nathan's been here. He really has been relegated to the bottom of the pack, and he's always just here. He's like stuck to my legs. He's never in the way. He's so good at getting out of the way when you're trying to get past him. He's just a constant companion, isn't he? A constant, very hot and sweaty companion. I've been watching Criminal Minds for all of 10 minutes, and look whose happy smiling face is awake. Hey, you are happy smiling. Okay, I'll get you up. Today is Wednesday, so while Chris and Nate have spent some time together, some quality time together this evening, I've been sent back out to the shop because it is Wobbly Wednesday and we need some dessert. I don't really mind going out tonight, to be honest. It's so hot and stuffy inside, and there is a lovely breeze outside, but you can't actually see it in any of the trees. There is a slight breeze. This is proof for Chris that sometimes I remember to put the car seat back. Look, there's a seat and there's all that space in front. I think not putting the seat back in the car is probably one of the things that drives Chris the craziest of all the things I do on a regular basis. Yeah, that's really the one that gets to him, particularly because it happens so often. And I say to him that I've remembered to put the seat back, and I'll tell him I've remembered to put the seat back, but then it seems that I then go back out in the car again next, and he never actually gets to see the seat back. It's typical the way it always happens, so he doesn't believe I do it. So that little clip is just to prove that sometimes I remember to do it. Unfortunately, I'm now going to go out in the car, and you can guarantee I won't remember to put the seat back when I get back. And I know Chris is going to be driving tomorrow morning because tomorrow we're going to take Nate for his 6-week check at the GP, and we're all going to go together. Which means that Chris is going to be driving, and then the seat's going to be forward and he's going to be like, see, you never put the seat back. I'm a little bit sad that I can't use the parent and child spaces this evening. Parked in the parent and child spaces pretty much every time I've been out with Nate so far. It's just so much easier, and there's often spaces free, which is great, especially in the supermarket. We've pulled in this evening and I kind of started driving over to where I normally park, and then realised I couldn't use the parent and child spaces. So I've got the car seat. I don't even have that. I've got the base for the car seat, but I have no baby. So, no parent and child for me, but I have parked like right next to them. You know, just in case I figure out my car. As much as I love my baby boy, I think I definitely got the better deal this evening. I had quite in the air-conditioned car to the air-conditioned supermarkets, and I might just go stand in the freeze aisle for a bit. The last 2 days, the weather forecast has been for storms in the afternoon, and it hasn't happened yet. It is still so muggy and hot. Tomorrow, the weather forecast is for storms all day at the moment. And now normally I would say that probably means it's not going to happen. Kind of a repeat of today. Based on the fact that it's Chris's first day off of the week, it's probably going to be stormy. But at least the weather will feel better. I won't feel like we're going to melt anymore. Just pulled back up outside our house. And only because I've been talking to you so much about moving the seat, I have actually remembered to put the seat back before I leave. So Chris, when you're watching this, just in case I happen to go out again, before you get to drive the car, just watch me do this. Slide. I got some ice cream. Got ice cream for Blue Wednesday, and it's gonna get melty if I stay in the car any longer. You guys are too cute. Are you flat out, mister? Shh, wake the baby. It doesn't look like anything could wake the baby right now.
This town